Welcome back to our channel Respect Education. Now let us see question number 5. In fact, this question is done in our earlier video. This is alternate method. So the same problem can be done using this method also. So the children, those who feel whichever is convenient for you, then you can follow it. Now let us see the question. ABD is a triangle right angled at A and AC is perpendicular to BD. Show that there are 3 bits are to be proved. First one is AB square equal to BC into BD, second one is AC square equal to BC into DC, and third one is AD square equal to BD into CD. So first let us draw a suitable diagram for this question. Here it is given that ABD is a triangle right angled at A. So let us draw a right angled triangle. Right angled triangle, especially right angled at A. And B and D can be written anywhere, no problem. Here I am writing D, here I am writing B. Now here from A one perpendicular is drawn, that is AC. It is given here AC is perpendicular to BD. Now 3 bits are there. This problem can be solved using a theorem. In fact, the theorem is theorem number 8.7 in our chapter similar triangles. So I would like to write the statement before starting this problem. So here first let us write given. Here what is given? ABD is a right triangle. Whereas angle A is equal to 90 degrees. And also given AC is perpendicular to BD. Now here to prove, what is to be proved here? You can copy from the question. AB square equal to BC into BD. AB square equal to BC into BD. This is the first bit. And the second one is AC square is equal to BC into DC. And the third one is AD square is equal to BD into CD. Right? Now let us start the proof. Here it is very simple, but we need to write the theorem. That is, as I have told you, theorem 8.7. We can write here that we know that, here I am writing the statement of a theorem. If a perpendicular is drawn, if a perpendicular is drawn from the right angle of a right triangle, the right angle of a right triangle, right, to its hypotenuse. That means here a perpendicular is drawn from the right angle of a right triangle to its hypotenuse. Then what happens? The two triangles on both the sides of the perpendicular, these two triangles are, here I am giving the labeling or numbering, as here I am taking this as 1 and this as 2. These two triangles are the triangles on both sides of the perpendicular. These two triangles are, right, similar to the whole triangle, and also to each other, and to each other. The meaning is that simple it is. Here when we have drawn a perpendicular from right angle of a right triangle to its hypotenuse, two triangles are formed on both the sides of this perpendicular. These two triangles are similar to the whole triangle DAB, and also they are similar to each other. So here the first condition is that means here the first condition is that triangle, see, first one is similar to the whole triangle. So triangle, here we can say ACB is similar to triangle, whole triangle we should take DAB. This is first one. And the second one is triangle, second triangle to the whole triangle. Second one we can take it as DCA. Triangle DCA is similar to whole triangle, means DAB. Triangle DAB, right? Same way these two are also similar to each other. That means third one is that triangle, you can write ACD. Triangle ACD is similar to triangle BCA. Triangle BCA, ACD and BCA. Now, as you know, when these two triangles are similar, their corresponding sides are in proportion. So let us take the corresponding sides here. First, if we take here, observe ACB. Here you see ACB, this triangle, and DAB. Now let us take the corresponding sides here. If I take AC by DA, we can write AD is equal to BC by here AB. And first one last one AB by here first one last one DB, means BD. Here you see we got the pairs here AB. So let us make it equal, so that from this here we get, from this on cross multiplication we get AB into AB square is equal to BC into BD, BC into BD, right? So this is what first one is proved. And the second one, DC by DA. DC we can write as CD also, CD by AD. Here CD by AD is equal to first two is AC. CA means AC by AB. AC by AB is equal to first one last one AD by BD. AD by BD. So when you do, here you observe AD and AD, these two are matched. So let us omit this. We need not to take it. Let us do cross multiplication. AD into AD equal to AD square is equal to BD into DC. BD into DC. With this, you just observe third one. Third one is completed. So this is what third one is proved. Now let us come back to this one. ACD means AC, first time taking AC by, in this first to BC is equal to second to CD by AC. CD by AC is equal to first one last one AD by AB. AD by AB, in which you see AC matched, remaining all are only one time. So here AC. So let us omit this. In this way omitted this. So here let us do cross multiplication. AC into AC equal to AC square is equal to BC into DC. BC into DC on cross multiplication. This is what you see here, AC square BC into DC. This is second one, right? So here observe carefully, ACB and DAB, first triangle to the whole triangle, when they are similar, we got this answer. When second triangle is similar to the whole triangle, we got the second one. And when these two triangles are similar to each other, we got the third bit also. That means here, in this way, just by writing the statement without having any mistakes, so we can get the answer directly. So here we can write hence proved. So here I would like to mention you that this is alternative method. alternate method for solving this problem, fifth one. If you are able to understand the statement, if you are able to remember well, then better you can write the statement and you can apply it in solving this problem. So with this fifth one gets completed. Now let us see question number 6. That is, ABC is an isosceles triangle right angled at C. Prove that AB square equal to 2 times AC square. Here we need to understand that here ABC is isosceles and right angled triangle. So here you do remember that in a right angled triangle there are 3 sides in which one of them is called hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the longest side among the 3. So it cannot be equal to any one of these. Then definitely other than hypotenuse remaining 2 will be equal. So here let us draw one suitable diagram. Here you see these 2 sides should be equal. These 2 only should be equal. Whereas hypotenuse cannot be equal to any one of them, right? So here right angled at C. So you can write either A here or here, no problem. Then as written A there, I am writing B here, right? As it is isosceles right angled, so these 2 sides only will be equal. Perpendicular and base will be equal, but not the hypotenuse. So here this we have to keep in mind that in a right angled isosceles right angled triangle, perpendicular and base only will be the equal but not the hypotenuse, right? Now here let us write the given condition. Here triangle ABC is a right angled isosceles right angled triangle, is an isosceles right angled triangle. The meaning is that here we can write implies BC and AC both are equal. AC is equal to BC and also angle C is equal to 90 degrees, right? Now here what to prove? Let us observe here what is to be proved. Prove that AB square equal to 2AC square. AB square is equal to 2AC square, right? So here let us consider AC is equal to BC, this as equation number 1. So in the further proof wherever it is required we may write it. And angle C equal to 90. Okay, so here this is what we need to prove. Let us start the proof here. Proof. So here observe triangle ABC, which kind of triangle it is? Right angle triangle, right angle at C. So which theorem can be applicable? Pythagoras theorem. Let us apply the same here. So from triangle ABC, whereas angle C equal to 90 degrees, so we can write by Pythagoras theorem, Pythagoras theorem says that square of the hypotenuse, here AB is the hypotenuse, clear? AB is the hypotenuse. So square of the hypotenuse means AB square is equal to sum of the squares of the other 2 sides. Other 2 sides are AC and BC. Let us take their squares and their sum. So here we can write AC square plus BC square. Here you observe what is to be proved. AB square is to be 2 times AC square, but here we got AC square plus BC square. So here if we replace BC with AC using first equation, if we replace BC with AC, then it becomes AC square plus AC square. So let us write the same. Here AC square plus I replace BC square with AC square. Here I write the reason, since from 1 says that we can use AC in place of BC, right? AC square plus AC square is 2 times AC square. Now you observe here we have taken AB square and we got 2 times AC square. Observe here what is to be proved. AB square equal to 2AC square. Here what we got? AB square equal to 2AC square. So here we can write hence proved. So with this sixth problem gets completed.